Hey guys, this is Pat with High Level Freaks, and today I'm coming at you with a really cool tutorial on how you can leverage one simple feature of High Level CRM to sell businesses a $297 a month service that makes their business look 10 stories tall. And you can leverage it for your agency to make your agency look 10 stories tall. So whether you're a solopreneur like myself, or let's say you have a small team, this feature is going to make your business look way bigger than it is. It's going to help you book clients. It's going to save you time. And what is that feature? It's called the IVR, and that stands for Interactive Voice Response System. And okay, what is that, right? So it is basically a phone menu for your business, and you can set this up for any business out there and charge them $297 a month for it, because it's going to allow them to ignore the phone calls and route the phone calls to the people that need to get them. If people need to hear about services, they can hear about services. If they need to book a call, we can send a text message and right into the AI booking bot to get them booked with an appointment and qualified. All kinds of stuff. So before we dive into that, make sure you click like, subscribe, comment below, share this video with your friends, share it with your enemies. Let's do all the YouTube stuff, and then now let's start building our IVR system. All right. To get started with the IVR, you're going to need HighLevel, obviously. So if you don't know what HighLevel is, there's a link in the description. You get a 30-day free trial. That's more than enough time for you to go out and get yourself a couple of $297 a month businesses, right? But if you have HighLevel already, then you can create an automation. So in your location, you're going to go down to the left menu. You're going to click Automations and create a workflow. Now, HighLevel's already got a base template set up for the IVR system that we can work with. So you see all these recipes down here. We're going to come down here. Where the heck is it? Recipe IVR. There we go. We're going to set that up, and most of our work is done. Okay, class dismissed. No, actually not class dismissed. We're going to start setting this up so we can tailor it to your business or any other client and make it really cool. And then we're going to add some really sexy AI generated voices for free and all kinds of stuff like AI booking bots. So you'll notice that this IVR starts out, every workflow in HighLevel can start with a trigger. And by trigger, that means, like, somebody calls your phone number and it starts the, starts the workflow. Now, when you start this trigger, you want to make sure that you pick which phone number you're going to trigger the workflow off of, because in HighLevel you could have multiple phone numbers. I've got a client that has several different services, like he does mold remediation, and then he does carpet cleaning, and then he does like commercial building cleaning. So he's got 3 separate numbers for each service, or for three different services. And so as people call those, we can redirect those phone messages to multiple different IVRs or people, or voicemails, things like that. So it's very cool. So if you had a business that had, let's say, like a service department, you could have the IVR completely triggered by the service department. So it's like all kinds of really cool stuff. So we're going to start the workflow by somebody calling my number, and now we're going to save the trigger. Now, one thing we also want to do is we want to come over here to the settings. You want to make sure that we allow re-entry, because if somebody calls, they're going to get the menu. You want them to be able to call and get the menu again. If you have allow re-entry disabled, they'll be able to call once, that's it, and then they'll never be able to talk to you again. So make sure that they can come back into the system. So what happens is that somebody calls your business and it drops right into this step here, and they have this set up so that you can basically say a message, but we can basically say or play the message. So if we have it say the message, it's a very robotic voice. Let's see what that sounds like. I'm going to save this, and then we're going to try it out just as is. I'm going to call the number through my Google Voice, and let's just see how it sounds.
Hello, welcome to TBS. Press 1 to hear the list of services. Press 2 to leave a voicemail or...
So that sounds pretty nasty, right? So we're going to work on using beautiful AI-generated voices for our menu. But at the very least, you can see how the IVR system works now. Somebody calls, you get messages, and you get options to press your digits and then, trickle through the menu. So there's a lot of ways you can design this thing. And so instead of jumping right into the sexy voices and the menus and all that, we're actually going to design the system first and then upload our text to 11 Labs to create our voice menus so that we can make sure everything works the way we want it. So we're going to design the system first, then we can add all the really cool shiny stuff. But speaking of designing it, if you're, say, just an agency like myself, then you're probably going to want just a few options. You want to keep the phone menu very simple for your callers. So like, let's say press 1 to list all the services that we offer, press 2 to book an appointment, or press 3 to speak to our sales team, and I don't know, maybe press 4 to speak to our marketing department. So see how I'm breaking that up to make my business sound much bigger than it is. I mean, it's going to go to the same phone number because it's me. But somebody calls in, looking, they find me on Google and they call looking for digital marketing services. They call this, they get this menu, and they go, man, this company's, big and professional. And that's the idea. And we're going to make your clients look big and professional as well. So for your clients, you're going to want to map out with them how their system works. So if let's say if it's like a car dealer, you're going to have press 1 to schedule a test drive, press 2 to talk to sales, press 3 to talk to service, press 4 to talk to the parts department, and then maybe 5, 6, or 7 to talk to, whatever, or get a phone directory or something like that. And we could probably work on a phone directory later, but yeah, it is entirely possible. So with that, let's start designing the actual menu to see what we need to do. Now, one thing we're going to want to do before we dive into the menus is we want to collect a little bit of user information. So in HighLevel, if somebody calls and you've collected their information, like we've got their name, email, phone number, and all that stuff, then we have a name and all that. If they call right now and we don't have the IVR pushing in the caller ID, then we don't know who they are, and it's just a phone number. So what we want to do when they come into the system is try to get the name on the caller ID. So if I call somebody off my cell phone, it's normally going to come through as Pat Friedl, right? So what we can do when somebody comes in, they call, and the message, the IVR is talking to them, you want to add a step right here, and you want to add an if statement like this. And we want to say, does caller have a name? And we're going to call this no. And we're going to say, does contact details, and we're going to say full name if it's empty. So if the caller name is empty, we're going to start this little branch like this. And then if no, or if they do have, if they do have a name, we're just going to keep on going, right? We're going to put in a go-to step right here like this, and go to that step. So I call in, HighLevel's already got my name listed as Pat Friedl, and it's just going to bounce on through it and then continue with the menu. If I don't have a caller ID, then what we're going to do here is update the contact field like this, and we're going to update the full name with, we're going to come over here like this and go to IVR, caller Sid. See that? And here's the really cool thing. We can pull in all the caller information. So if I wanted to, I could just update all of my, like the city, you know, state, zip, and all that stuff. Very cool stuff because the phone company has that information most times. So I'm going to put in the call SID like that. And now that updates with my name if it's available, and then it drops down into the menu. So now we've collected the caller's name and we at least have their phone number. So there we go. If they didn't exist before in our system, you know, then we grab the name and move on. So here we're going to put in, right now what we're going to do is we're going to just put in our text that we want to use, and then later on we're going to use that text with 11 Labs to create the really nice professional voices. So here's what I've got right here. I'm going to go back up here to the first input up here that says welcome message to the caller, and instead of hello, welcome to TBF, whatever the heck that is, I'm going to call it hello, thank you for calling Local Biz Domination. That is my business. Oh, I need to actually save it like that. And there we go. And then let's look real quick. What is this number loops? How many times should the message be repeated? By default, this is set to 1. So awesome. Cool. I don't know how that works. We can try it a little bit later. So there we go. We've updated the name, etc., etc. So now here is the, we're going to call this top level menu, okay? Because we can go down, like you can press 1 to get the list of services, blah, blah, blah. And then you could even say like, press 2 to find out about Google Business Optimization. Press 3 to find out about, you know, so you could have submenus. And so this is our top level menu. We're going to kind of just design this with a top level menu. And if you wanted to, you could dive way, way deeper into the IVR. Again, simplicity is better. Less is more. And remember, a lot of companies don't even have this, or they're paying way more than what you're charging every month, and it doesn't go into a CRM. So, yeah, if they're paying for other IVR systems, you know, they're paying for a ton, you know, a system that just does this, but not email marketing and funnels and everything else and texting and all that. This system does it. So you're offering a much, much better system to these businesses. So, all right, let's go to the next map, the caller's input. Nope, sorry. We want to go to the top level menu like this. And so I want to have it say, press 1 to hear our list of services, press 2 to book a CRM demo, press 3 to speak to our sales team, and press 0 to hear this menu again. So I've got 4 options that they can press. So I'm going to come over here like this, and I'm just going to paste it in here again, because later I can test this out. So there we go. Now we're waiting for that input. So that person has to press one of these numbers, right? So we're going to put here, and this is going to be press 1. This is going to be press 1 services like this. So if the digits is 1, we're going to create another segment here. Press 2 for book a demo, and press 3 talk to sales. And then we need to add another branch that says press 0 repeat. Okay, and then we're going to come down here and we're going to go to IVR gather, or let's see, what is that action here? Is it digits? Where is the digits? I'm going to pause and find this. Okay, this is what it is. It is, you come down here and you want to go to IVR gather, then you want to go to top level menu and digits. So you can see there that it has this tree where I could actually be coming off of multiple menus. So that's really, really cool. So I'm going to go to top level menu, digits, and the digit is 0, and that will let us repeat, right? And so we're going to get rid of all of this menu down here because it's got list of services. Basically, it's doing a repeat of the menu. I don't really like that at all. So what we're going to do, we're going to come over here and we're going to click the little menu here, and we're going to delete all actions from here and blow that away. Okay, so what we want to do here, if they press 0 to hear the menu again, really all it is we say go, and we want to do a go to, and go back up there again. So if they press 0, it could just go back to the menu, back to the menu, back to the menu. If they don't press anything, what we're going to do is we're also going to add a wait step here, and we're going to say, let's say wait, let's say how many seconds is 5 seconds in a minute. So say like our 3 seconds divided by 60. So we're going to wait. Oh, you know what? I don't think that's going to wait 0.05. I don't think HighLevel is going to wait that long. So we're just going to go ahead and do another go to. So if they don't press anything, we're going to hit go to. Now, what we can do is, you don't want this to loop forever. You don't want to just get caught in a loop. So what you could do here is, if they loop, you could keep track of a custom field like voice menu, voice menu repeats, and you can use math inside HighLevel to increment that. And let's say they go through the top level menu like 4 times. If they go through the top level menu 4 times and they get down to the none branch here again, you could say if they, if the top level, or the number of menu the number of menu loops is 4, then just hang up. We're not going to worry about that quite yet. We can kind of tweak that a little bit later. But there we go. Now we've got it so that they can press 0 to listen to the menu, and if they don't make any choice at all, it goes back to the top level menu. So now, we're going to do press 1 for the services. Let me write up a little bit of a blurb about our services. Okay, I think I've come up with a very, very nice little blurb about what we do. Again, brevity, simple is better, and so I'm going to say Local Biz Domination specializes in helping businesses automate using feature-rich CRM. We also provide AI booking, review and reputation management services, and Google My Business optimization. Now, when we're going to be creating the AI voices, you want to make sure this is as concise and spelled out as possible. You don't want to have misspelling errors or grammatical errors or missing punctuation, because then the AI voice will say it exactly as you put it in there. So let's go ahead and put that into here, and boom, just like that. And Google My Business optimization. Ta-da! Now what we also want to do is, let's copy this menu here, copy that action, and we're going to copy that here, and we want to map the caller's input, copy that action, and we want to copy it here. So this is the services menu, and so what we want to do is we want to just let them hear it again. Press 1 to hear our list of services. So we might want to say we'll say press 1 to hear our list of services. Yeah, let's just repeat the menu again, right? And so then what we're going to do is, let me decrease the size of this. And so what we want to do with this is, we want to say press 1, the services. This is going to be like a go, like this, right up to the list of services. Press 2 is going to book a demo. I'm going to say go to, like this. It's going to come up to this. Press 3 is going to go to talk to sales, and then press, I'm going to say go to hear the menu again, right up the top level. Oh, we want to add a go to here, like this. Save the action, just like that. And then again, none. We're going to come and go to top level menu again. So Now, as you can see, it's going to get a little bit funky because we keep adding these menus. But what will happen is that we grab their input here, and if they say list of services, we say, okay, great, here's our list of services, blah, 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 blah. Then we say, now, if you want to hear the menu again, da, 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 we can map the caller's input. And so this is services submenu, like that is what we'll call it. Or you know what, we'll just, yeah, well, that'll be fine. And so then if they press any one of the digits again, you know that they come back up and they're good to go. So that's really about it. Actually, you know what we could do, let's not do that. Let's delete this action. Actually, you know what, let's do this. Watch this. Delete all actions from here. We don't want to have all those menus. We're going to say list of services, and I should have done this before. We're going to do this go to, like this, and we're going to go to the top level menu. We just did exactly what that giant chunk of junk that I did, and we're going back over the top menu. So now here, I'm going to be going book a CRM demo. So instead of recording a message from the caller, this is you know, where you can actually record the voicemail. Again, we're not going to do recording a voicemail. We're going to delete all the actions from here. From inside here, we can say, watch this, SMS, and we can send them an SMS. And actually, I'm going to do one thing here. Watch this. I'm going to go if, and I'm going to say caller has a name, like this, and I'll say contact details, contact, where is full name? Full name is not empty, and we're going to call that yes, like that, and that way we're going to send a nice personalized SMS or just a generic SMS. So we're going to come over here. You can go to SMS. Now, here's where we could add even more AI. So if you want to use HighLevel's conversation AI, or if you want to use another booking bot like my booking bot, then you could actually start the SMS messaging here or the conversation AI here. So first off, I'll show you how you can add HighLevel's conversation AI, which will automatically take over, qualify people, get them booked, and all that other stuff. So what we would do is we would say, let's go conversation AI down here. And the question that we want to ask that person is, we want to say, hi, and remember this, we know this person's name right now, so we can say hi, and we go contact, first name, thanks for calling. Thanks for your interest in our CRM demo. And we could say, let's see. Here's a link to our. Now, if you wanted to book it with like Elijah, their booking bot, you could do that too. You could hand it off to the Elijah bot. I'm just going to basically be sending them an appointment link. So here's a link to our calendar where you can book a time. And then we go boop, and we put in custom values, and I've got a booking link here, so I'm just going to say a general booking link like this, and then is there anything else I can help you with, right? And so we're going to time out in an hour. We're going to send it SMS, and I think we could probably have more conditions and things like that. But there we go, the AI conversation. So that is how you could actually add AI-powered conversations to get people to book an appointment. Since I don't have conversation AI completely hooked up yet, I am going to delete that branch, and then I'm just going to send them an SMS and say, hi, contact, first name, thanks for your interest. Here's a link to book a time and chat with us, and I'm going to use, let's see here. Do I have a trigger link? Booking general. There you go. There we go. And then we could say down here and say, do the IVR. So, what is the IVR action? Enable, disable. Let's see, communication. Where is it? Let me find it. We got too many actions here. There we go. All the way at the bottom, say, play message. So I'm going to say or play a message. Right now I'm going to say a message. And I'm going to say, let's see. Thanks for your interest. I just sent you a text message with a booking link. We look forward to chatting with you soon. Okay? And we're going to save the action just like that. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say go like this, go to, save an action, and it's going to come up here to the top level menu. We always want to go back to the top level menu to give them options to, let's say I got the text message to book the appointment, but then, you know what, I really want to talk to somebody, or I want to hear the list of services again, right? So there we go. Now, we know who the person was. We don't know who the person was, right? So we're going to copy this over here, and we're going to copy it there. I'm going to go say, boom, and we'll go, thanks for your interest. Here's a link to book a time and chat with us. Boom, just like that. And then I'm going to use another go-to like this and go here and play the message. There we go. So depending on whether we know the person or not, we're going to just go through here and then go back up. So now we've got the menu where we can go list of services. The caller got a name, etc. So now talk to sales. Now here's a cool thing. You could immediately connect. You could transfer the call to an agent, and I can select a user. So I can select any one of my, like I could select myself, my brother, or 𝙒𝘖𝘖𝙗𝘖, our partner, like this, and I could immediately just connect the call. I don't want to talk to people. I want to still sound like we're really, 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 really busy, right? So what I could do is I could just basically say, we're going to delete that like this, and I want to add all the way down here to the IVR, and let's see, say or play a message like that, and I'm going to say like, all of our sales team members are busy, are currently working with other clients at this time. And then we could say, you know, please leave. Let's see what we could do. Please, leave a brief voicemail with your name, number, and we'll call you immediately. So now I can actually just basically tell them I'm really, really busy, leave a voicemail. And then what I can do is I can say IVR. Let's see, go back all the way down here to the bottom. And then I could actually say record a voicemail like this and start recording on, stop recording after 5 seconds of silence. And so I could say like that. And I could say stop recording on key press 0. And so what I want to do here is I also want to say say or play, and just say record your message at the tone and press 0 when you're finished. Okay, just like that. So now I can actually record a voicemail. Now they're leaving a voicemail, then basically I could just go ahead and end the call. I don't need to go back up to the menu. If you wanted to connect it to another phone number that took a voicemail, instead of recording a voicemail here, what you could do is connect it to a dummy user in HighLevel that had another phone number, and the voicemail would be recorded in that user's conversation tab. So that's how you could do it with that. Or again, you could literally just have it connect directly to a user. So now we've got our menu done. Let's see how this darn thing works, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and let's go through the menu and see if it works. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna call this number.
Thank you for calling Local Biz Domination.
That sounds horrible.
Press 1 to hear our list of services, press 2 to book a CRM demo, or press 3 to speak to our sales team. Press 0 to hear this menu again. Local Biz Domination specializes in helping businesses automate using feature-rich CRM. We also provide AI booking, review, and reputation management services, and Google My Business optimization.
How about that?
Press 1 to hear our list of services, press 2 to book a CRM demo, or press 3 to speak to our sales team. Press 0 to hear this menu again. Thanks for your interest. I just sent you a text message with the booking link. We look forward to chatting with you soon. Press 1 to hear our list of services, press 2 to book a CRM demo, or press 3 to speak to our sales team. Press 0 to hear this menu again. All of our sales team members are currently working with other clients at this time. Please leave a brief voicemail with your name and number, and we'll call you immediately. Record your message at the tone, and press 0 when you're finished.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Pat. I'm talking to Pat. It's really weird. It's like multiverse. Okay. And it called. It finished. Now, here's the thing. You see it sent me a text message with the booking link. Here's the thing I don't like at the very top. It says that's the caller SID. Not cool. I don't like that at all. So it's saying, hi, CA067, blah, blah, blah. So guess what? We're going to come up here and we're going to get rid of that one. This little deal here, we're going to, I'm going to delete this step here like that. And I would avoid like doing it before anymore, because we like basically the caller, we're not actually updating with the caller name. So that's you don't want to call somebody, you know, hey, CA, blah, blah, whatever, right? But now we see that all of that menu actually worked perfectly. So that is how you create, ta-da, your agency voice menu. Make your business look really huge. Now, where did the voicemail go? I recorded a voicemail. It's actually here in the execution logs. And look here, record IVR like this. And I think it's in here. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Oh my gosh, did it? Nope. It didn't record the voicemail at all. It just, there's our deal there. So let me see, record. It's over. Yeah, there it is right there. So this is the problem with recording voicemails inside your voice menu. Right now it comes into this execution log. And like if your client is restricted from using workflows, they can't get to their voicemails. Don't record voicemails yet. Wait till they move the voicemails to conversation. Here you go. Hello, hello, hello. This is Pat. I'm talking to Pat. It's really weird. It's like multiverse. Cool. Is that not cool? All right. So, but knowing that I'm using it as an agency, I know where the voicemails go. So let's go back to our IVR. Now we need to add sexy, sexy voices. So how do we add the sexy voices? Well, guys, we're going to come over to 11 Labs. 11labs.io. You come to 11labs.io and you can actually come over here. Let me show you what you can do. With your subscription, you can actually create a ton of voices for free. Just sign up with 11 Labs. So we're going to come over to speech synthesis, and I picked a voice named Maya. Let's listen to what Maya sounds like.
In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on.
You know what? Let's go with Jennifer.
Efficiency is doing things right. Effectiveness is doing the right things.
I think Jennifer sounds very, very professional. We're going to pick Jennifer. So now we're going to come over here and we're going to say, thank you for calling Local Biz Domination. Now we're going to come down here. We're going to generate the call or generate
Thank
the
you
text.
for calling Local Biz Domination.
I don't like how that sounds. We're going to come down here and let's mess with our settings. Let's see. We're going to come over here to style exaggeration. And let's see how that sounds again.
Thank you for calling Local Biz Domination.
There we go. Now that sounds nice and good. I'm going to download that and then watch this. We're going to come over here and instead of say a message, I'm going to come down here and say play a message, and I'm going to upload that file. I'm going to go, let's see here, just a minute. I'm going to go and find that file. Let me pause. Okay, I saved it to a different folder. So now I have the 11 Labs file. There it is, Jennifer Expressive, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to upload that. And now I can listen to it.
Thank you for calling Local Biz Domination.
Now we're going to save that. And I'm going to come down here and get the top level menu. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to come over to 11 Labs again. And I'm going to generate the voice again using the same settings. Now, 11 Labs have some really cool tutorials on how to
Press
get...
1 to hear our list of services. Press 2 to book a CRM demo. Or press 3 to speak to our sales team. Press 0 to hear this menu again.
Is that not cool? Let's download that. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you very much. And then let's load that up. Okay, so I'm going to, instead of say a message, I'm going to play a message like this. I'm going to grab this one, I think.
Press 1 to hear our list of services. Press 2 to book a CRM demo. Or press 3 to speak to our sales team. Press 0 to hear this menu again.
That is excellent. Now, I can keep going through all of our services and things like that. So basically, you just take your text. You come over here, you take your text, you put into 11 Labs with your preferred voice. They've got lots and lots of voices. Let's go over here to like the voice library. I'm going to open that in a new tab. And see, like here, you can come over and filter and say category. Let's see if we can't find her somebody that sounds like James Earl Jones or something, right? So let's go here, find an American accent. Here's Marcus. Listen to Marcus.
Let us always meet each other with smile, for the smile is the beginning of love.
So there you go. You could have any kind of voice that you want. How about Bruce?
To exist is to change is to mature,
So there you go. So we've got Dara. Let's see.
The world is round, and the place which may seem like the end may...
Sounds pretty serious, but there you go. You can do all of the all these different voices. You can get 3 voices into your library for free. You can create a ton of text menus for free using these settings, and that is how you do your menu. Let's go through real quick one last time and see just how that sounds when we call, and see how professional my business sounds now.
Thank you for calling Local Biz
Ooh,
Domination.
nice, right?
Press 1 to hear our list of services. Press 2 to book a CRM demo. Or press 3 to speak to our sales team. Press 0 to hear this menu again.
And then we go to the
Local Biz
crappy voice.
Domination specializes in
Oh,
helping
God, that's
businesses
awful, right?
automate-
But there we go. That is how you create your menu. You can actually have businesses test this out. And so, you can say, hey, look, if you want to test out my menu or, what an IVR sounds like and what it can do for your business, give my business a phone call. Guess what? You're going to be collecting phone numbers, and you'll be able to have people, book demos and all kinds of cool stuff. So, yeah, that is some pretty awesome stuff. Like, see, look here, I can come here, goes to my general booking link once I send them the menu, and there we go. I mean, that's some pretty powerful stuff. You can definitely make businesses sound 10 stories tall with an IVR. And again, this is just one feature of HighLevel, but this is worth every penny of $297 a month, and you can upsell them on more services when you get them set up with their own IVR. Sorry for the long demo here and the long tutorial, but we went through a lot of details. Hopefully you know now how to set up a voicemail system or a voice menu system using HighLevel and automate it with AI and AI messaging and AI voices. So there you go. Go out and crush it, guys. We'll chat you later.